Thought I was gonna be late. Let's just make sure the audio's working. Okay, good. I was gonna be late. I was making myself a little bit of pan con dulce. Sorry, pan con café. Just basically writing coffee. Good morning, guys. What up, boys? Let's start right away. Give me a second. I gotta minimize this real quick. There we go. I took a trade yesterday. I lost, but it was fun. I mean, it's what it is. Give him a high time for my manager real quick. We did reject this order block. I don't know. To be honest, what's gonna happen. This would be the one imbalance. I'm gonna turn on the late tune, by the way. I'm just doing my analysis real quick. I don't really expect much for today, but we'll go into that in a few. Yeah, this is where I was stuck between a Civi, and I didn't see this, but I was also stuck within a Bissy. Right here. We obviously do want to go lower. I would expect it to be taken. Here we are bearish. That H4 should be did hold. That's interesting. We also do have a breaker now. Right here. Just taken. Yeah, so right now I'm leaning more bearish, so being honest. Okay, anything else? You could tap this leg into it to come back and tap it and go lower. But I would like to see it on touch first so I could continue on by the lower. Intraday scalp it. Give me a sec. Everything should be fine, by the way. Let me just double check the notes in my analysis real quick. Again, I am more leaning more bearish for now. This is a breaker. And we also have Civies right here. Yeah, so it's like, I'm leaning more bearish. I would like to see we take it out. We did take out previous low already, which is kind of. So the reason I was bearish yesterday was I wanted to see this move in the morning. When it touched into the Civi, I expected it to do this, go lower, but it didn't do that. So like my expectation dropped, and then I'm like, okay, why are we going up for? Because we were within this 4 hour also 4 hour busy or slash busy as well. Sorry, we decided to come back up, take this. I didn't want to see this take this high taken. I saw this as an intermediate term high. It could pretty balance this inefficiency right here. I didn't really want to see it. I wanted to see the nice rejection from here. This is an auto block as well. I'm still leaning more bearish right now. I got hopefully we see a little manipulation like up towards what's it called? Yeah, I'm leaning bearish. There comes 50% of the flag. I wouldn't want to see this leg taken. But we are just dropping, so we'll see what happens. I'm assuming it's daily volume balance. I'll remove it for now. It's distracting. So again, I am bearish, but it looks like we're just gonna either just hold it now or just done. We had a big overnight session, so I don't expect crazy things today. And we'll have NFP tomorrow. Not NFP, CPI tomorrow. No news today, so it's like it's gonna be a disaster. Try to do anything. We're way below this. Yeah. Yeah, I don't expect anything crazy. I'm gonna lower my risk today. Yeah, we just gonna use eight. Look like we just gonna use 830 as a opening price because minute way too high. Yeah, breaker. I want to see it's taken. Like I said, this is my drop for the intra session. Basically this right here. This. And if we really just inverse this, and I don't really see anything else pushing us lower. I guess I'll be careful with this order block for now. I think really crazy. We have a breaker now. No suspicious. So we gotta be very careful today. We have opening soon, by the way. We have a breaker here too. Yeah, we do. Let me see our market down for the meantime. Just the basic ones. Oh, this time in Q. I'm like, why it looks so familiar to Q? That's funny. Yeah, we have the breaker here too. Something really. This is really just my clear outside. Yeah, it's not looking too good for me today. Unless we take a short-term high, the 15, like for example, just say we take this. I'm not really trying to look for continue shorting. I don't want to continue shorting from on the way down. I would prefer like we're way move up, but gotta be very careful. Minute right here. Like I said, we just dropped so much over London, which usually means we're just gonna consolidate around New York. And if you really want to continue trading, then just wait for the evening. Okay. I'm gonna turn the light to bother my eyes. I want to make sure everything's fine. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Cafecito. I mean, sorry. Yeah, cafecito. That's funny. Yeah, my turn. Things hurt my eyes. Okay. All right. Again, and just nothing looks too clean right now for me. I'm so bearish until we take this out. Let me make that as notification real quick. I'm gonna make a message for it. Hold up. Yes, outside. Clearly. Alright. So again, everything looks pretty same. Pretty similar. Yeah. I would arguably go short. Excuse me, sorry. If we could find some sort of SMT. If not, then I'm not really interested in continuing trying to short this. Okay, let's go. Let's start this. We just had the opening. So again, I would like to see a move up higher. I'm not trying to short this. Like I would love to, before when I was first starting out, I would love to try to look for market structure shift and get in with the fair value. Yeah, but that was just a retracement back from short term high. Now we get whooped. What kind of nerd that? Not to do that. I would rather just we're shorting, right? We're low, so I rather just wait for something to take in and continue lower. Take some sort of high, make an S&T with ES, I don't know, and boom, simple. But not so simple, obviously. So again, I am just waiting for this to be taken out. I'm not really trying to. I don't expect much today. Oh, we were supposed to go over that. The reason why we don't expect so much today is you gotta check your news kind of guys. You have to. No news. No news Tuesday. And the reason why I did trade yes is because we did have news on which is the time I tried to start trading. I'll show you guys the trade data if you want. We're done with this. Just trying to really quickly do my analysis. I do this every morning, by the way. Every morning. Okay. So again, prefer to see this taken. The only reason I'll put short about to see this taken, um, taken, drop below this new week opening gap, displacement, breaker, whatever causes, and then boom. Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's beautiful. I love to call beautiful. But then I'm not taking none of that crap. I'm still bearish on the higher time frame too. We just got a breaker. We just had a market structure shift here. Had a, but now this becomes a breaker. You see this whole thing? These whole candles. These whole candles would technically be a breaker. Oh my gosh, what are you doing, dude? This. This. These last two candles were the break, right? Yeah, right. For the displacement, these were the last two candles. So yeah, like I said, I would really just prefer to continue shorting. There's no reason to try to go the opposite. If you go on a 4 hour, it's clean on the 4 hour. Well, this would be on the 4 hour. But I like using the 1 hour. The 4 hour just to give me an idea of what I'm looking for, and the 1 hour really just to define like my busy, my CBs. Yada 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 yada. Yada yada yada. Again, I'm gonna take this off. It's too messy. But this would be my breaker. If you guys thingy. What a breaker is basically it's literally the last candle that takes liquidity before it takes liquidity. So for example, we have returning, right? We're doing this, we're going to this, we're going this. Do this and then we do this, boom. But we never really show any true displacement. We just take this liquidity and immediately slam down lower. When price goes back up, usually this is where people would take like the market structure show, I guess, or 2022 model. But most of the time, there's gonna be a breaker here. Like I said, one candle, two candles, three candles, depending. The last two candles before the displacement lower, sorry, higher. There would be a breaker here. The price might not always have to come up here no more. Obviously, you would have to encounter your stop loss to check that in case it does want to come. But obviously, you're not perfect, and the price will definitely test you. But then you would expect this and continue lower. Yeah. But like I said, they're very powerful. I like them only for when I'm trying to enter the interest scope. But let me just project like 30. I want to do some short-term high taking or something. I really prefer not to see this taking it wrong. I prefer to see some short-term. Yeah, like that. But I would have to wait for news, and I'm really gonna depend on that.
Hey, welcome to the
Oh wow, I nailed that. Yeah, I'm still bearish. I'm not trying to, you know, go crazy with it right now. I really just want to. Oh, this is the opening range from Friday, from yesterday to today's opening. I mean, I would expect price to come up here, which is why I'm telling you, I don't really want price to like ideally you don't want to, but it can happen. But I would rather have some short term high taken and then continue lower if we're still bearish. For what? What's that on the daily? Yeah, previous day low. Oh wait, no. Yeah, previous day is low right here. Yep, previous day low right there. Yeah, which is that. Yeah, it is previous day low. Well, 2 days ago though. But so every ICT says like the last 3 days highs and lows are very impactful for what's it called? For liquidity levels. So again, guys, I am bearish. Oh, nice. We have S&Ts now. Cool, 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 cool. Look, take these highs. Take these highs. Well, no, sorry. Take these highs. Oh no, we did take them. I'm lying. I'm lying. If you guys hear dogs in the background, they're street dogs. Perros callejeros. Just like me. No, just like just like me. Oh man, I'm sorry, guys. Like, what a funny guy, you know. Yeah. Um, yeah, I prefer to see some sort of SMT taken upgraded with this placement, but I'm not gonna trade into it, guys. I'm gonna trade into the only the macros. What high is this? 735 here. Where's 10? 950. I'll mark down my 950 to 1010 macros. The heck? Woo, 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 woo. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad trade. I'm definitely gonna know my risk, and I'm not gonna go crazy. I don't expect nothing crazy. I've realized, like, whoa, 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 whoa. A second. Okay, guys, I'm just marking down my 950 to 1010. Give me a second. Gotta make sure I have my. Which is good right now. I want to see price higher. I don't want to continue lower. Yeah. Again, guys, I expect something. Yeah, I expect this. Expect. Ideally, if we're really nice and price will look so gorgeous, we tap this. We even tap into the new week opening app, and then immediately this place lower. That would look so beautiful for continuation. And whoa, I always forget this, guys. I apologize. Yeah, I real good. Oh, by the way, just in case I forget, I always forget to do this before I trade. This is a breaker as well. Right here. It looks clean on the. Yeah, it looks nice now. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good. I'm not gonna complain. It looks good. We don't have a preference for. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh yeah, we do. This tiny one right here. I really don't like when they're tiny because like I feel like the bigger they are, like the more helpful they are. In the sense like these could get disrespected very quickly because they're so tiny. You know, they can get wicked, and it's just confusing for me. And I like when they're a little bit bigger, so that way I could see like what price is really trying to respect. You know, because for example, they're like this big, the price will last a lot of times just respect them, even by the wicks. Will just slightly go through it, not like go all the way here and then go back down. Like you know what I mean? But this is what it is. That's the way. I'm just waiting for 10, preferably 10, to hit the silver bullet. I mean, it's not an A plus setup, but I'm definitely gonna lower my risk. I'm gonna lower my trading frequency today. I want to see rejection of that new week open again. Again, we are inside of the 1 hour breaker. Slash shoulder block. Yeah, to be honest with you, we shouldn't really be seeing this thing. I really don't want to see it taken. We do have a high upper fair value gap, but if we're really bearish, we just respect it. Okay. Growth in the size is fair. 1 hour fair value gap or break. Give me a second. So what I literally do, guys, when he asks me to type in, all I'm literally doing is writing down what I see and the time that I see it, and then since I just limit my time from like 2 hours, 1 hour, I'm able to really get a good idea of what I'm trying to see. So again, guys, I'm really just bearish. I'm bearish. I'm not really trying to look for long or anything. Yeah, we had a sellout, but we're also respecting the. What did we open up? 9:30 candle here. Yeah, we're above 9:30 and we're above 8:30. It should be fine. If we're really bearish, that means we're just not really gonna trace all the way up. Like we can, but that just means we're not really as bearish. We're just more like but we're just range bound. But we couldn't intraday scalp that, but good. Like I said, all I'm waiting for right now is 950 preferably. 950 macro displacement. Show me something. Go. Oh wow, that's funny. I accidentally marked down 10 at 950. Go. And what will be my draw? Guys, the first question you have to ask yourself, what is the draw? What is the draw? If you don't know what the draw is or you don't have an idea what the draw is, just stay away, dude. Stay away. I prefer to see this new week opening get tapped into if I'm really being honest. I would just add in more confirmation for my short term bias. There's a fair value gap here, I just realized. Here. Yeah. There's a fair value gap right here, which I wouldn't mind shorting from if it does touch it. Touch it. Why did I say it like that? There's so Mexican. Touch it. Touch it. Into me. Into me, guys. The accent's coming in. So yeah. Touch this. F15. Here we open the gap. Boom. Previous day low. Boom. Simple. Simple. The simple part is like trading is easy. The hard part is not trading when you don't see your setup. That's the hard part. So I would really prefer to see that taken one more time. I don't want this. This is too. I don't like it too much. I don't like the way it looks. Again, I wouldn't mind it seeing tapped into. I'm only going in with one contract. Crazy. Obviously, I gotta be careful. If you have an SMT to throw those, you gotta be very careful. Nice. We're just tapping into that on an ES, guys. We're tapping that into an ES. Nice. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna put my music. It just got quiet out of nowhere. I apologize. I'm gonna put you onto one of my favorite
You're not just because of bad.
I'm gonna put you guys onto one of my favorite studying type of songs. Well, music. I don't know. It's such a cool vibe. Okay, I'm here, guys. We're tapping into the breaker slash order block right here. Still the order block. Preferably the wick is. I just don't like the wicking. The wicking is nasty. But this is my draw. Previous is low. On the daily, just this. It would come make us come back into this whatever that volume imbalance. I don't even know. But I'm intraday scalping, so I prefer to see this, guys. If I'm really being honest, I prefer to see the week opening at rejection. And that would be so much better. But we shall see. We get tapped into the new week opening gap on the like. Let me mark this down because I'm. Whoa. That looks totally different than I am. Whatever. But we tapped into it and. Oh, no, we didn't. No, we didn't. I lied. I apologize. I lied. Yeah, and if you take this range, it It would be OTE, but I prefer to see that tapped into. I'm not trying to short that yet. What time is it? Whoa, that was crazy news. Holy shit. Why is that such a big ass candle? That was a big ass candle. Whoa. Whoa, that was not normal. I'm gonna wait. More to 950. That was a big candle. What's that news? Some sort of. That was a big candle. That's a wake. That's a nasty candle. Okay. We got 2 minutes. Yeah, 950. I'm gonna wait till 950 macro is approaching. But I won't be my stop here. Yeah, I'm gonna try that out. Looks nice. Hmm. Okay. Looks nice. I don't see how far many closes. I just really prefer to see the new week when you get tapped into. Thing is, whenever we have such a freaking I'm gonna wait for this spot to get candle converted. I'm not gonna take that. I'd rather wait, guys. I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait. We can convert this and we'll most likely continue lower. Let's see what happens here. I was thinking, no, not even up to it yet. Looking nice. There is a big stop loss. Hold up. From here to here. Okay. Wow, that's tough. That's crazy. You still got previously low, I think, no? No, it doesn't. Not for you. Okay. Um, we haven't taken it. We haven't taken it. All right. Let's say we do that then. That'll be one, two, and three. Yeah, which I really don't want to see come back into. But we do have this 500 FPG now. We have this FIF. Let me see. The thing with this though is, it's gonna be more of a 5 minute trade. And I hate being a 5 minute trades. It takes too long. Mm. Mhm. Yeah. What about ES? How does ES look like? Sometimes so ES is smaller for trading with less thingy. Um, whoa. I would say baby boy ES. Mm, and then we're saying, yeah, I really trade ES. We have a thing as well. Yeah, same thing. Just lower my contract risk. It's too much. If this gets taken out, I'm no longer interested. Like at all. This is previously low though, right? Yeah, previously low. Like I said, if that gets taken out, I'm no longer really interested. Mm, we don't really want to see retracing back into 50% of that. Like I said, if this gets taken out, I'm not interested anymore. That's really my easy target right there. They got tagged. I'm not interested anymore. Mm, like I said, this is the reason why I told you I wanted to continue shorting. It's too bearish. Breaker, order block. Mm. The thing is on ES. Can I still get an ES though? Would that still be risky though if I'm still waiting for previous low on ES? Mm. Because he hasn't hitting it. Oh wow, I keep looking this. Yeah, I prefer not to do that right now. But we do have the new week open gap. It's just what would previous low be? There. Oh shoot, what did I just do? Oh my gosh, dude, why did I so we did tap it on the edge, but the problem with that is, what didn't it make it less probability now? I mean, but yeah, I'm going for ES. You still have to hit it. I just don't like it because I know it create SMT, right? And I don't like this huge rejection. I'm thinking. I'm thinking, guys. Hold on. ES isn't hitting though. I just don't like that huge um I'm gonna go for it. I feel like we could still go lower. Because it's lower. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. This is a breaker though. Like I guess it's a little riskier, but I just don't like the reaction it's having though. I really don't like the reaction it's having from it. But I feel like we could still go lower. Especially if Monday 10. I would definitely take one off here. Don't worry. I know it's a thing. Mm, now what do you want? Yeah, I'm literally getting up at equilibrium. Um, I'm thinking something real quick though. Hold on. If I get in here, right? Stop loss is here, obviously. Right? One, two, three. Yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, we're tapping into the breaker, which we just did right here. But if I did that, then I would have to my stop loss lower, and I'm not doing that to deliver at least. Right here. I'd rather just expect the retracement, especially because we just slow down now. Like, for example, if I got in from here from this breaker, my stop loss would have to be at least 50% of this level. Yeah, because this is, yeah, I can see that happening. Hold up. This is, yeah, I would have it here. This is a BPR. I would ideally want it to hold. I could actually move it over. Yeah, yeah, really good. Yeah, this should be fine. I don't expect that to be thingy. Okay, I'm tap. This is a BPR. This is a BPR breaker. Yeah. Hmm. 10 1. I don't. The thing. I just don't know about my stop loss. That's what I'm a little nervous. Cause we have a BPR. We should respect 50% of it. I don't like that. We're coming in so aggressive. Yeah, but this is a breaker. This breaker should hold if we're any good. I want to see 50% of that hold. If the breaker's any good. I could take off thingy and then 1.5. Yeah, it's worth it here. Smaller risk reward, but I'm still going for previous A low here. 15 minute. What's the 15? It's tapping into the order block. 1 hour. 4 hour. Yeah, so it's nicely bearish. Again, I'm just scalping back to this. I'm scalping to previous low. I will take one off here. I'll probably just remove everything. I'm just scalping. I'm not going nothing crazy. It's a 5 minute trade. 5 minute idea. But yeah, why do I not expect price to come up here? It's a BPR. Price price range. Up. Think about it. Up, down. This gets. It's like. Think about it like it's a wall now. This is a bullish. And this is a bearish. Now these collide, and 50% of it shouldn't really be traced if it's any good. That's really why I just scalped this here, and I just want to scalp to previous low. Dude, previous is low. We are tapping into a 5 minute fair value. Yeah. I prefer to see you broke down here. You have that PPR right there. Like I know we took it for. I did low amount size. That's the reason. I took the below 50%. It should be if any good, it should respect the 50% breaker. Sorry, FEG. I do not want to see anything higher now. I just want to see nice momentum go lower. Oh, where the 10? So I want to start seeing this displacement lower. I don't like this. I want to start seeing the downside now. Nice taking and then continue lower. But yeah, I want to start seeing this go lower now. So in an ideal world, if we're good, we just take this. Now we start displacement. Boom. I would move to break even if I'm being honest. But I gotta see what it does. Because like I said, it could come down. This is a inversion right here. I want to see this hold. This is really what I really want to see hold. 50% of this level. It's just been so. It's been a little tough for sure. I want to see this hold and just immediately push it lower and stay definitely below 50%. That's why my hop is just above this and breaker. Like that's what I'm saying. I want price to stay right below this level right here. Um, I know it's a negative breaker, but I'm just keeping it. I don't think I have a negative one. I could just make it now, I guess. What if I just do minus BB? Yeah, looks better. Oh, looks better. Cleaner. Again, I want to see this reject. I do not want to see anything close above, ideally. So like I said, I want to start seeing displacement lower, which I guess it could be traded on its own, but I'm already in a trade, so I'm not gonna try to. Yeah, 1007. Again, I got it from the breaker. I'm taking it to previous day's low. I know it's a little risky since we did take it on ES already, but I feel like we can still drop ES could catch up to it. So my trade basically goes like this, like that. I knew it was gonna be a 5 minute trade, so that's why I'm literally lowering my risk, and I'm ready to have my patience tested now. Again, I lower my risk even if I'm wrong. This was a red flag though. This was a red flag. Whatever. Ugh, this is getting too clean. Yeah, because we now have SMTs within two. It was a little low. I knew it was a low probability, but this was my deal trade. Yeah, but it's what it is. We're not gonna trip. It's still good and good. Just to rare respect it. Yeah, I lower my risk. It's fine. Boom, stopped. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. The reason why I knew the thing that I knew this was my goal. This previous day low was my goal, right? The problem with that was it was clean right here. This one right here. I knew we took previous days low. I knew that, but the problem was I wanted ES to take it as well. Right here. You see right here. And I wanted to see obviously continuation for ES. That's why I took ES. But hey man, I guess if one of them takes it, then it's already a low probability. This is a nice scope though, up to these equal highs. These right here. I kind of want to take these long now. Let me see some. Yeah, this looks nice. Hold up. Mm, on ES look cuter. Look cuter, look cleaner. Right there. To these equal highs right here. No, it's on ES, but it doesn't look that clean on thingy. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take the last trade. Then I'm good. Buy limit. Stop loss is below here. Is it in inverse now? Oh, reclaimed. Mm-hmm. Would it still be worth though? W1. How lot is here? Ah, dude. Yeah, it's worth it. Accumulation. I'm going in for this trade. It looks like a market maker sell model. Clear. Yeah, I'm going for it. It's okay. I accept my. I kind of want to get in from this one. Why are you asking? It's a 3% fair value gap. I really like it. It looks nice if you know which. If the market's clean, it's gonna look clean. Damn it! I kind of wanted to see it bought up from here. Let me take that. Too many. To reclaim fair value gap now. Come on, dog. Tag me in. No one. I'm gonna put it here. Look clean. This is like a market maker style model. Stop loss is here. Yeah, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. It's making me almost want to buy another one. We just took my previous day low. You know what? Let me not do it. Let me find my rules. Mm, damn it. Not good. I want to see it pick me up before it leaves. If it allows me to get picked up. Damn it. Come on, dude. Oh, no. Just wick it, wick it, wick it, wick it. Yeah, this looked like it was a market maker sell model. Ugh. Let me write this down real quick, though. Mm. Ugh, dude. It closed above it. Ugh, dog. I'm gonna still go with one contract now. I did take it, but I'm gonna take it off. Yeah, I wasn't able to recognize quick enough, but it is what it is. This was a market maker bell model. Yeah, I'm not interested anymore. Higher prices are lower, whatever. Ugh, it's what it is. Mm, this was a nice bit to get in here from. I missed it. This one right here. But it is what it is. At the time, I was still thinking this was gonna be an inversion to continue lower, because you already swept the daily low. So what did I learn today? What did I honestly feel? Stop. No more trading after previous day low from either ES or NQ were already swept. Yeah, so this is my fault, I guess, but I did lower my risk, right? Yeah, I lowered my risk, guys. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It really is. So what was my trading process? My idea. Originally, this was my draw for sure. This was even before I wanted like for the market. This was my draw. Why? Because I already knew where we were in the higher time frames. 4 hour. We're in a four. We were in a 4 hour breaker. 4 hour breaker inversion. Just price is gonna have a hard time going through this up again. So then I told you guys, okay, ideally I don't want to see it get taken yet. This one I really don't want to see it get taken, which I guess I could now because now we're like in the buy side of the curve. But I told you guys I wanted to see this just a little minor buy side get taken, right? So I saw this, boom, nice, cool, simple, right? So then I see this as space man. I'm like, okay, cool. And the 1 minute I couldn't really, I couldn't, I guess I could have formed it on a 2 minute right here, but It just looked like a 5 minute trade. So I was like, whatever. It looked like a 5 minute trade, right? But during this time, ES hadn't taken it. That's the reason why I decided to take ES right here, because we still hadn't taken it. You see? Damn it. But it's just what it is, dude. Like I'm just upset because this was a market maker buy model on the lower time frames. Accumulation, distribution. I want to get it from here, like this, any higher. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna cry about it. I did lower my what's it called? Lower my risk. I lowered my damage, and it's just what it is. We keep moving. But yeah, so my deal was this, guys. Getting from here from this breaker, stop loss was below here, above contact encroachment of this one. Why? Because it was a breaker, fair value inversion, and fair value. If it was any good, it would respect 50% of this or lower. That's why it was like above here. Like, literally just above 50% of it. And then my stop loss was this, which was a good trade. If this hadn't been taken out, it would have been a good trade. It would have been a good trade. But we did take it out in EQ. That's something I had in my mind. But then I'm like, okay, since we already had it, then that means we had such displacement. 2022 model right here. Right here was the first one. Right there. I'm no longer just gonna trade anymore. This I would not have been worried about this if this wasn't taken yet, but this did have me worried. And then this big range displacement up, it was like, okay, cool. Um, yeah. And then once I realized that we had already taken it, we had nice displacement up, we were having clean the market structure shift to the upside. I want to get in from here, guys. Never allowed me to. It respected the top one. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go up from the top. I wanted to trace into this one so I could have had a better RR. Once I recognized it was a market maker buy model, I was gonna put my stop loss here and target that. That's why I was like, okay, I feel confident. I'm going with two contracts instead, but it just flew above me, and it is what it is. I'm not gonna. It's not good though, guys. I'm happy I'm able to see this now, and I'm able to. I'm gonna fix my error for sure. Um, this was a clean market maker buy model. Equal highs, and then yeah, I would have left the. That's what I wanted to get in with two guys because I wanted to take one off here and then just leave runners for these. And even this looks clean right here. These right here. But guys, I don't. That's fine. Like I know I'm losing it and it's fine because but I know what I'm watching and I know what I'm anticipating. If this gets inverted and then this now becomes a higher time frame market structure intersection market structure shift, then I would expect price to get higher. Perhaps even to London highs if I'm being honest. That's crazy. It is what it is though, guys. I am down like 200. Guys, we can make that. We can make that back in one trade. It's fine. Just focus on that trade. What did I do well? Follow my rules. I saw what I wanted to see in the higher time frames. You know, breaker, order blocks, all that good stuff. Previous day low was my main concern for the thing, but one, two, three previous 3 days lows. We had S and T's now. That's the thing I would worry about. So let me just mark this down real quick. Never ever trade again. Previous day low. Take this out. That's why I wanted to see this at least taken out. And yeah, So guys, we have FOMC tomorrow. Tomorrow morning is definitely a little trigger. Thursday is probably gonna be the best one to come back from. Thursday and Friday, but we'll see. I'm done for the day. It's just what it is. We took a little loss. I lowered my risk. I followed my rules. Kind of about broke them because there's a lot of times where ES will. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. I want to like now since this we have a nice rejection up. It was we took liquidity into a fair value gap, so we're gonna see something like this. Oh shit, sorry, something like this. So take this buy sign now, right here. These are my main drops for the week. I want to see higher. I think we're going higher now. We proved that on ES, and we did tap into the weekly value. I don't like really. I don't like using too much weekly volume as draws. But yeah, this is my drop for the week. I am shifting bullish now. Right here. That's what I'm gonna be looking for. Bullishness. Monday. I expect Tuesday to create the low of the week, or at least Wednesday for sure. So tomorrow, if we don't really have displacement, we just see like consolidation. I expect Wednesday to take previous low and really rip off, and then Thursday have a continuation, and Friday just have a pullback back into the range. But it is what it is, guys. Uh, it wasn't a bad trade. I'm happy I lowered my risk. You know, that much I can control. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't really expect nothing crazy tomorrow, but